IamSarine. What's going on? What I saying? We are making a keto-friendly, low-carb meal for dinner. A friend is coming over tonight, so I'm trying to cook something for us to eat and also film a video. So I am going to be making cream spinach and jerk salmon. She has never had jerk salmon, so I'm like, okay, I'm gonna make it. This is something I enjoy. So our main ingredients are salmon. So I got this salmon from Iceland. I live in the UK, so I got this salmon from Iceland. For how much, I don't know, but Iceland does like this 3 for 10, and I think this was one of the things I picked up for 3 for 10. So it's 2 salmon fillet, and I'm just going to wash this, not like vigorously like the way you would wash chicken, but I'm definitely gonna have wash the salmon in lemon, or if you have lime water. So salmon, 2 salmons. And then we have our spinach. My spinach was in the freezer, so this is why it's kind of looking like this, but I'm gonna show you my process to getting it not necessarily cooked, but wilted down properly, and then extracting the water out of it, because we don't want a runny cream spinach. That's not gonna work. And then I have hard cheese. I got this one from Sainsbury's, but essentially you can use this, or you could actually get the Parmigiano, or it's Parmigiano, I think that's how you say it. So you could get the Parmigiano and grate that yourself. This is like £1, I think, or £2. So this is usually like my quick fix to getting some Parmesan cheese on my pasta if needs be. And we are definitely making our cream spinach with shallots. These are these Spanish shallots? I cannot remember. The bag says, but I think these are Spanish shallots. I'm not sure, don't quote me, but any shallot would work. And that's about it. Those are the main stuff. So it's Dunn's River jerk seasoning, the hot kind, because we spicy, guys. We spicy. So we're using this jerk seasoning. As soon as I'm finished washing and cleaning the salmon, I am going to apply the jerk seasoning to the salmon. I'll show you how I do it. I'm not going to be adding any salt because this has enough salt in it. I am just going to be adding black pepper and brown sugar. Brown sugar is my secret ingredient for my jerk salmon, and I'll show you guys. But thank you guys, I hope you enjoy. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and make it to the end of this video and surprise your babe. So guys, I'm back, and I'm just going to show you. These are really small pieces of salmon, nothing much to it. And when I wash the salmon, I kind of take like a butter knife and kind of just scrape the top parts, because you can see like maybe scales. I'm not too sure what it is, but I don't want to eat that, so we take that off. So guys, I have 3 tablespoons of the jerk sauce in this ramekin, and then I have about 1 to 1.5 spoons of brown sugar, and this is literally what I'm gonna put on it. I've put in about a 3 teaspoons or so, 2 teaspoons of black pepper, and that's literally all we're going to put on the salmon. So guys, now we're gonna just put this to rest it's fish, so you don't really need a very long time. So at least I would say a half an hour, just for flavor intensity purposes. So in about a half an hour, we'll be putting this into the oven and having it bake skin side down. So guys, I've put it into a baking tray pan something. And now I'm gonna put it into the oven for about 10 to 15 minutes, but that all depends on the thickness of your salmon. Remember, you don't ever want to overcook fish, but you also do not want to undercook fish. So I'll just keep keep my eye on it. Remember, skin side down and expose the top of it to most of the direct heat. So guys, I have about 200 grams of frozen spinach. This is just fresh spinach that I just put in the freezer just to prevent it from spoiling. This is not frozen spinach that has any like preservatives or anything like that. So I'm just gonna get this to basically melt down. And if you do use fresh spinach, it might be better, it'd be easier. But I'm using about 200 grams to 250 grams of spinach. So you can imagine if these were not frozen, this entire pot would be full. So that's what I want to do. I'm just gonna have this go down. So I'm using a pot or pan with a cover, and I'm just gonna have this cover and steam up and wilt right down, and then we're gonna drain it. But I'll be back when that is finished. You can see it's melted down. So basically I'm just trying to heat it through properly and to get the ice out, because like I said before, we do not want watery cream spinach. So at this juncture, I'm just going to take it off the fire and put it in a colander to drain, and then we'll be back to begin making our creamy sauce. This is a process that will move fast. So I'm using 2 tablespoons of butter. So we're going to get the shallots in. Now we're gonna add our garlic paste in. And if you guys have not seen how to make my garlic paste, then just click in the iCards. I think it'll be here on the right hand side, and I will have that tag. Now we're just gonna add 2 tablespoons of flour. And now we're gonna add our double cream, heavy cream. Now guys, we're gonna add some salt, maybe a teaspoon of salt, not too much, just because the hard cheese is gonna have some salt in it. So that's all we're gonna need. Fresh ground cracked black pepper, and just crack until the ancestors tell you stop. If your ancestors weren't chefs, crack until your eyes tell you stop. And then voila, a nutmeg. Now I'm an island girl, so I always have nutmeg in the house. So we could do some fresh grated. So the spinach was in a real ball. Once it cooled down, I squeezed as much water out of it as I could. And now I'm just roughly chopping it against the grid with the grain to ensure that it's not big chunks of spinach, but little pieces as we create our cream spinach. So guys, we've added our spinach, and we're just gonna mix until it's dispersed properly. Alternatively, you can add stuff like mushroom to this, those type of vegetables. Well, that's the only type of vegetable that I could think of that would work well in this, mushrooms. But if you're not a fan of mushrooms, stick to it. Stick to just spinach. Maybe you can try kale. Maybe that's something I'll eventually try. Now we have our Parmesan cheese, which is about a third to a half of a cup of Parmesan cheese. That might be a lot for some people, but I love cheese, so hey, we're going with it. So this is my version of creamed spinach, and I'll show you guys how I plate it after. But thank you so much for watching. Bye. Thank you guys for watching, and if you enjoyed watching me create this, remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe for more videos like this. If you'd love to see me create anything of your choice, if you just leave it in the comment section down below, I'll be definitely picking it up. And thank you guys so much for all the support, and remember, bon appetit!